They told us that Epic Universe would have no impact on Disney World. And if it did, well, it would be positive. But folks, we are positive that Disney does not feel that way anymore. At least that's what we believe. And the reason is they're dropping the price of their Disney hotels on property less than $100 per night in the middle of summer vacay season. The House of Mouse must be filled with fright. We'll tell you what's keeping their lights on right now. Hello, folks. It is a dandy of a day, and we are coming your way from somewhere sunny USA. The studio is powered by you, and you are the gigawatts that keep this station very hot. Folks, as we get ready to get started, consider clicking the like button, and we're going to tell you good news for consumers if you want to go to Disney World. But apparently there must not be that many of you because, well, the price is dropping, and Epic Universe is looking like they're robbing Disney of most or many of their customers. All right, folks, take a look at this. Disney is essentially cutting its hotel room rates to, this is less than you'll find at an interstate stop. Why? Epic Universe. Now, you could say, it's not... Disney isn't cutting it for everybody. They're doing it for their beloved Disney Plus subscribers. This is them giving back. Well, when Disney Plus costs $1.50, I got a hard time believing that. So if for $1.50, folks, subscribe for a month and you can get a Disney hotel room now for $100. It's at a blog Mickey. It says Disney Plus subscribers discounted Walt Disney World hotel rooms starting at $99 per night. And when is it? Summer 2025. So this summer, folks, the height of vacation season across the nation, Disney is discounting hotel rooms to $100. I thought they did this. Well, they didn't do it. But if they were going to do it, I thought they'd do it like in September. This is like usually what you do, when if you're a college football town and you're out of college football season, that's when the hotel rooms in that area get cut down this low. Walt Disney World has announced a new hotel discount offer, this time for guests who are subscribed to Disney Plus streaming service. I'll remind you, you can get Disney Plus for like $2. This is not an exclusive club. And you can get the discount, and get out. So now it's $101. The discount brings hotel room nights down to $99 per night and is valid on 2-night stays or longer, most nights from June 29th until the end of July. What will they have to do for August when kids go back to school? I don't even know. The $99 per night plus tax is for Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. You could, however, also do Disney's Port Orleans for $170. And let me tell you, folks, that's a moderate resort, and it's really nice. So we're talking less than $200 for a really nice on-property Disney hotel in the middle of summer, in the middle of vacation season.
Riverside.
For $230. Disney's Art of Animation, for $250, Saratoga, and for $340, you can go watch the aminals. You can go pet the varmints. No, don't pet them. They don't like that. You can go watch the giraffes chew on the leaves for $340 per night if you're a Disney Plus subscriber. Other discounted rates may be available. So guess what that means? Folks, if I'm reading this correctly, and I think I am, but I may not, but I'm trying to read it correctly, you can apply this with stacked other discounts. Vash, I go to you first on this. This is insane. Anybody left who thinks that Disney is not running scared of Epic Universe, I don't know what to tell them anymore. I'm sorry. Actions belie real beliefs. And these actions suggest that Disney really needs people to go.
Yeah, that's the thing. People... they like to distill this conversation when it comes to the competition between Epic Universe and Disney down to attendance, right? It's like, well, who's going to get the attendance? Is Magic Kingdom going to get the attendance? Epic Universe going to get the attendance? Folks, there's a lot to do with the economics of theme parks than just attendance or bodies in these parks. A lot of it is revenue generated by food, merchandise, and retail opportunities that you have in these parks themselves. But a lot of it now is hotels, and I think with the 25 plus resort hotels that Walt Disney World has on property, I think they're what, in the neighborhood of somewhere like 40,000 rooms on property. They got to fill those rooms or else they're going to have real problems when it comes to, because they still have to maintain them, right? So in terms of the economic output of Walt Disney World, that will be greatly impacted if they aren't able to fill those rooms even at this discounted price right here. And I think that we're seeing that desperation come into effect. It's so funny because the parks have subsidized Disney Plus to the tune of billions of dollars over all these years, and now it's time for Disney Plus to what is it Disney Plus to subsidize the parks in this way at this time. I think it's horribly ironic because it kind of put them in this position to begin with.
Yeah, and look, I mean, if you exclude the Friendly Neighbor resorts and Bonnet Creek resorts and everything else that's in that area, you have about 30,000 rooms that are actually on Disney property. They need to rent those rooms. They've had so much downtime and artificial vacancy where they take rooms offline for a long time, specifically at DVC resorts, so they don't have to staff that up while collecting annual resort fees from the maintenance fees from the DVC owners. They've been operating with a deficit, and if it weren't for DVC, they would be in even bigger trouble. When this season comes around and they lose 30% of their traffic, market share, whatever you want to call it, to Universal, and Universal's market share drives up to the point where people can't stay at Universal resorts, and we're going to get there by June. Disney's got big problems. There are lots of hotel locations you can stay at around Universal. Don't have to be on property, but you want to be because you get the early access if you are, et cetera, especially at the higher end resorts for them. Disney has very few advantages, which is why they're reintroducing those advantages. It's not just the rooms. They're not just discounting the rooms. They're bringing back luggage and Magical Depressed and all of the other stuff that came along that used to be.
Plan too?
The meal plan is coming. Dining, yeah,
That's
100%.
Massive.
It is. It's the point at which Disney's hurting. I think I've been saying this now long enough since we've been doing anything with that park place and even on here on the Pro Show. I've been saying that's the emergency button for Disney is the dining plan, because when they punch the dining plan button, they're hurting.
Well, Wizard, why are they doing this though? Why is it going to be attached to Disney Plus? Because Disney Plus costs $150. So honestly, at this point, they could come out and say $100 Disney hotel with purchase of Disney Popsicle, because the Popsicle probably costs more at this point than Disney Plus, and people still aren't buying Disney Plus.
Well, Disney Plus, and we've talked about it here. We've all done videos on it. Disney Plus is not sustaining its viewership. It's not sustaining users at all. So, all right, well, hey, we've got this Epic Universe thing going over here, and we know it's going to hurt in the parks. But as long as, if we could get a couple subscribers out of this to Disney Plus, at least we could offset those numbers, and the people will take the cabs and the Ubers over to the Epic Universe, perhaps. We may get them as much as we can, but moreover, this just, people have talked about this for a long time. The whole Epic Universe thing. It's been 3-ish years of this is coming and it's going to hit Disney hard. And for the longest time, the decisions that Disney has made with the parks is, why are you doing that? Nobody likes that. Nobody wants you to go in that direction. And so this is very much a desperation move. What are they going to do? And so it's trying to mitigate losses. I see this as trying to mitigate losses as much as possible, but you're not going to see like, oh, we had a record year in the parks. It's like, nah, you might be able to get another 1,000 or so Disney Plus subscribers for $1.50, and then they're not gonna watch anything, and maybe they'll forget for 2 months before they see their credit card statement that you charged them $27 or whatever the cost is now for whatever the bundles are. But no, then they'll just unsubscribe when their vacation plans are done.
This is the culmination of just historically bad decisions for the Walt Disney Company, as Fake Wizard has beautifully pointed out right here. Again, they had an appropriate time to act with haste when it came to Epic Universe, right? Epic Universe was announced in 2018. They could have met the response even before then, because obviously industry experts and so forth, Imagineers, Universal Creative types, those sort of thing. They run the same circles. Everybody knows what each other's doing for years on end, right? They could have mounted a response at any point in time. They did not, and because of that, now you're in this desperate mode here where you have to provide a compelling offer in the form of price. Elasticity is what they call it, right? And they have to go on the low end there. It's interesting. I was just watching a video from Braden over there at Mickey Views, and he was talking about this. He was talking about the degradation of the Disney product, but also to these hotels specifically, and how they're going to have to get aggressive with discounts and so forth in order to get people in at a certain point. That was 2 years ago. We're now here. We're at this point, and we're seeing the consequences of these actions.
There you go. Well, folks, we'll keep watching it. Disney's got a lot of problems, and giving away hotel rooms for $100 a night, that is distinctly different than the history of Disney. Watch what people and organizations and corporations do, not what they say. And Disney is saying a lot with what they're doing for summer discounts. It could get far worse. We really hope that you felt this video was satisfactual. We know we had an actual good time participating and communicating with each and every one of you out there listening. It is a great honor. It is a great pleasure, even a responsibility to do this on a daily basis. You give us the dream job we love doing, and for that we can never say thank you enough. There's only one small favor we ask beyond what has already been done, and that is, folks, consider it. That is clicking the like button. Share, subscribe, click it, stick it to those pesky algorithms. It's the notification bell, and drop a comment right on down below. Let us know your thoughts, because your thoughts do indeed matter, no matter what the mainstream media would otherwise say. Folks, as we say every single time we end these videos, because we mean it, keep learning, keep growing, and keep having fun.
Jump into the water!
Why listen to music made by people and companies who really don't like you? Check out Vacation Radio today and prepare for all new content made by the people behind the WDW Pro channel. It's the place you need for all the music. That should be fun. Hundreds of songs, every genre you can imagine. Listen live on YouTube and enjoy a set list that's always sunny. It's Vacation Radio. What are you waiting for? Every WDW Pro video has a link to Vacation Radio in the video description. Try it out and subscribe today.